Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
Hell yeah! We have got a show for you today. We've got a show for you today, but not a long one. I'm serious, it ain't fucking long. Don't get too fucking comfortable. Mango's gonna be going live in like an hour or so this will probably be about an hour's worth of a stream, maybe a little bit longer, depending on when she actually goes live. But yeah, I know Mango's gonna be going live a little bit later, talking about some other shit. I think it's gonna be mostly Shanny and Jason, and I ain't talking about those two flobby fucking fucks today, because currently Shanny's actually fucking live right now. It's really fucking annoying that she's actually been live since like 4 a.m. and there's like 200 fucking people watching it for some reason. Yeah, make it make sense to me. I have no idea why someone would wake up in the morning and the first thing they want to do with themselves is watch Shanny for Christ. But I guess I can't be too judgmental. You guys are gonna be chilling with me watching some fucking cows right now. Shanny's asleep. Did she fall asleep? Is she still alive? What happened? Wait. Did you fall asleep on camera or something? Wait a minute. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, she's not actually asleep. It just looks like it. Ah, Jesus fucking Christ. What a fucking whiner. Gee, I hate everything about this woman. I hate everything about this woman. I just want to go in there and fucking just use all my fucking accounts that I've accumulated. Like, I don't have sock accounts. I want to make this distinction clear. I don't have sock accounts, but I have made so many emails over the course of being on the internet for like the past decade and a half that, yeah, I have enough accounts to go bother someone without having to make a new one. And part of me wants to do that, but their mods are absolutely some of the worst, most bottom of the barrel, pathetic people I've ever seen in my entire life. Genuinely, some of the biggest internet scumbags on this corner of the internet can be found moderating their streams. And a lot of the time, those people that you're seeing nowadays moderating, like the people who still have the wrenches, with some very rare exceptions, including one person who I like a lot, they're almost all bad people who are genuinely supporting Jason and Shanny. Don't fall for their fucking bullshit. A lot of those fucking mods are genuine. They actually are supporting the fucking abuse that's going on. Because every time even like a slightly trolly comment comes in, they'll delete it. There are tons of fucking bad people who unironically support Jason and Shanny. Well, I guess I should say Shanny, because no one actually supports Jason. What's up? We got Bill Portley here. We got Tom Powers. Nice to fucking see you. We got Little Cat Thulu. Nice to see you. Don't spam my damn chat. Don't spam my damn chat. We have a limited amount of time here, okay? You can't be spamming my fucking chat. We got Graveyard Flowers. We got Trav from TO. Pleasure to see you. We got fucking PG Ham here. We got PG Ham. We got Copper Lining. We got JDubbs. Is Vaughn even eligible for a passport? We're going to talk about that. That's going to be the first thing we talk about. Vaughn's still talking about fucking moving to Russia. So we're going to talk a bit about that. And whenever Mango's ready to go live, I will wrap up whatever I'm talking about, and then I will send you guys over there. But for now, let's get into some cool shit. We got Chow here. Nice to see you, Chow. Let's just get into some fucking stuff, shall we? I'm gonna warn you guys, I am very unorganized this morning. I am very unorganized this morning. I heard that Mango is gonna be going live a little bit later, and I was like, fuck it, this is probably my fucking time to do it. So Yeah, let me get some shit up here. What do you guys want to take a look at first? There's a new Cobes update. There's also an update with fuck it. We're taking a look at the Vaughn thing first. I'm not giving you guys the option. This ain't no fucking democracy. We'll take a look at the Cope things after. We should have enough time for both. But let's take a look at this shit real fast. It's never too early for spam. I disagree, man. It's way too fucking early for spam right now. But yeah, we'll take a look at it. We're at least taking a look at the Vaughn thing today. You know, we only have an hour to work with. We're at least going to take a look at the Vaughn thing. Anything else, we'll see. I'll update the title if I don't have time to get to it. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing I'm not going over today. I ain't going over any fucking Shanny or Jason because, Mango, that's all you. That's all you, Mango. I ain't fucking dealing with that bullshit, that's for sure. All right. Let's get this show on the fucking road, shall we? Let's get this show on the road. So this is from Nats and the Pizza. I don't even have to explain this shit at this point, but go check out Nats. Does amazing content. You guys know that shit already, and if you don't, then what the heck's wrong with you? He's beating his Helton stick? Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. We got Lady Starfire here. We got the one and only Kim Jong-un here. Even if he somehow travels to Russia, then the Russian TSA agent will probably deny him entry. Exactly. Dude, that's like the best case scenario I'm thinking of right now. Imagine, like, Vaughn gets together a decent chunk of money, not enough to pay his fucking property fees or anything, but he gets just enough money to somehow get himself out to Russia, only to get rejected when he actually gets to the fucking country. And then he's just stuck in Russia with no way to get back. I feel like that'd be a fitting end to Von Helton, personally.
Oh, and by the way, trolls, before I leave for Russia, I'm going to find at least one of you fuckers, and I'm going to beat the shit out of you live on camera, and then I'm going to post it to my Odyssey channel.
Oh my god, he is actually talking like he is going to move to Russia with no uncertainty. I don't know why it's... There we go. He's talking like he's gonna... By the way, I want to put this out there. This is all my fault. I'm not the one who told him directly all this shit, but I did put the ideas out there, and I guess someone decided to roll with it. But Vaughn, you got completely fucking sold hook, line, and sinker on this Russia shit. And the fact that you're talking about it every day now, like it's your backup plan. If you weren't such a bad person, I'd almost feel guilty. But I don't. I just feel like a strange sense of pleasure in my success. Even though it's not even really fully my plan. The fact that this happens so easily just goes to show how gullible you are. It's fucking horrible and hilarious at the same time.
How about them apples? Does that work okay for you?
Well, hey, allegedly Secular Opinion offered you $10,000 to do a boxing match. So, why don't you try and do that?
Anyway, like I said, I'll make damn sure the property is absolutely worthless by the time I leave.
I think that might be illegal. I don't know if that's illegal to say, but that sounds like it should be illegal to say. You know what I mean? There's got to be something about what he just said that ain't kosher legally. You know what I mean? Like he's literally saying that if he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to try and incur as much damage upon the property as possible. I get technically like he has a right to live there right now. He might have a right to do that right now, but I wonder if this actually does come to a fucking court of law, which I think it has to inevitably. I wonder what's going to happen then, because all this shit is very well documented thanks to people like Nats. And thank you very much to Nats for archiving this, by the way. I have been asking Nats desperately to archive the initial moment where Vaughn talks about moving to Russia, and I don't know if he has it, but the fact that he put out this video at least goes to show that he was listening. So very much thank you for that. People need to know that this is Vaughn's intention. He is literally intending to betray the country. He's literally intending to go betray the country to try and get a free house out of Vladimir Putin. And by the way, you can move to Russia right now if you can find some way over there. And yeah, there are some benefits that they're giving to Western people who denounce their fucking governments. But I'm pretty sure you're not going to get a free house. I just made that shit up. If that is true, that's a complete coincidence because I just made that shit up. You can not get a free fucking house out of Putin just for moving to Russia. But Vaughn is just... He wants a free handout so bad that he's willing to believe anybody in the fucking chat who says anything to him. You know, just for the sake of... I probably shouldn't say this, but just for the sake of seeing what'll make... Vaughn actually believe it in the chat, I have been saying some insanely fucking ridiculous bullshit recently, and 99% of the time he believes it. I'm gonna go into chat like next time I get the opportunity on one of my other accounts, and I'm going to tell Vaughn. Originally, I was gonna say this about someone else, but I think it's funnier if I make it about me. I'm gonna go tell Vaughn that Underhaven announced in a stream recently that they will be dying soon and only have 3 months to live. And I want to see if he believes that and what he has to say about it. Because I guarantee you, he will believe it, and he will make a I was right stream entirely about me, assuming that that's actually all true. Even though he didn't hear it out of me, even though that person's not going to provide a timestamp for that being said, I guarantee you Vaughn will believe it because he wants to believe it. Just like with the Russians giving him a free fucking house, he wants to believe that me and Secular are going to die of some fucking terrible disease and that the gods will be responsible, or that we'll get run over like a fucking, like a G-man. That was a weird way to put it, but you get the idea. He's so far gone, he believes his own fantasies now. And that's the fucking crazy thing, Tom. That's the only fucking person he's fooling at this point is himself. He ain't even fucking fooling John. He ain't fooling Solar at this point. The only person he's fooling is himself. And it's really fucking... I'd say it's sad that he's such a bad person that turns around and just becomes hilarious.
I'll put salt and vinegar all over this goddamn land. You won't be able to grow nothing. You won't be able to pour concrete. You won't be able to do shit with it. I'll make damn sure of that. But yeah, this is ridiculous. Can't get disability. Can't get disability. Can't get SSI. Can't get a bank loan. Can't get a mortgage. Can't get...
By the way, someone can clarify this if they were the one who said it. I believe someone in our comment section said recently that Vaughn doesn't have to have a job in order to get food stamps because he recently reached the age in which that's no longer a requirement. I know that people were saying recently, I think it was Todd who brought it up initially, that Vaughn might not even be entitled to the food stamps he's getting. But I think he might have... He can be kind of like slippery sometimes. He's really fucking stupid, but he can be slippery when it comes to gaming the system. Sometimes. So I think that he might have, planned that all out so that he wouldn't have to be accountable for it by the time that he was of the age where that was no longer a requirement. So it seems like, at least in regards to food stamps, Vaughn might actually not be doing anything wrong, technically, other than screwing over the fucking system and abusing it. But people do that all the time. What's up, Kitty? Nice to fucking see you. Hell yeah. Where is he going to go? Where is he going to get a few dump trucks of salt? You can't just... He's already got one in his ass.
Can't get nothing. Can't do shit. You'll be sued into oblivion. For what, dumbass? I own the land. I own this land. I can do with it whatever the fuck I want.
I don't think that entitle... Well, you don't own this land. That's a big major point that I need to clarify first. But even if you did, I don't think that entitles you to just do constant abuse. And essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to do a tactic that's been done in military terms for a very long time, where it's like, okay, we don't want the enemy getting this shit, so we're just going to burn the ground around us. That's essentially what you're trying to do. You're trying to say, okay, I can't have this fucking land anymore. I'll burn it down to the fucking ground and make it worthless. Like, that has to be illegal. I don't know if it explicitly is legal, but that sounds like it should be illegal. Maybe someone can clarify in the chat or something like that. I don't know how things work in Kentucky. It's basically a fucking third world country out there, so it could be different than the rest of us here in the United States, where things are actually more civilized. No offense to people in Kentucky, but actually massive offense to people in Kentucky. Your fucking state sucks, and you know it too.
Come on, where are you getting this sued shit? Ain't nobody going to sue me for fucking up my own goddamn land. No, they're not.
Too bad it ain't your land.
You're a dumb...
Like, it ain't your land legally. I'm sure someone else could fucking do something about that, especially when the time comes where you're going to get kicked off that fucking land, because we all know that's coming. Even you know that's coming, because you're thinking about moving to fucking Russia.
Dumbass troll. Quit being a dumbass troll.
That's actually true. Just looked it up. He's 60, so depending on the state rules, he doesn't need to meet the work requirements. Thank you very much for clarifying that, Mango. Now we know.
My fucking land. I can do with it whatever the fuck I want. If I want to burn everything on this property down to the ground, I can do it. It's my land. I can do with it what I want. As long as I don't, set the surrounding forest on fire, of course. As long as it's only my land that burns, hey, there's not a goddamn thing they can do about it. It's my land. I can do with it what I want.
No, it ain't your land.
You think we're moving to Russia pretty soon? Didn't you say something about that would happen?
If you know a way how I can get $10,000, lay it on me. Otherwise, I don't think you're going to be helping me right now.
Now he's asking for $10,000? $10,000? The fucking number that Todd gave us was only like a bit over $4,000. Unless now he's just trying to get that extra money for who fucking knows what, or maybe things are worse than we fucking knew, but I don't know, man. He's asking for fucking 10K or he's gonna move to Russia. Okay. All right, buddy. Do you know how much money you're gonna need to actually try and make an effort to move to Russia to begin with? Bro, first of all, you have to actually get yourself over to an airport that's gonna allow that to happen. And that's gonna take money within itself. You're gonna need a flight over there. You're gonna need a fucking flight to LAX or something like that, which is gonna take a lot of money. And then you don't even have a fucking passport, as people have put out many times. Like, why are you taking this shit seriously? Someone just said that in your fucking chat as a joke one time. It was a one-time fucking gag, and you're believing it. You're willing to go to one of the most fucked up authoritarian countries in the entire fucking world just to get a free handout? And you make fun of other fucking people. Jesus.
I think it costs $10,000 to move to Russia.
I don't think Vaughn should. First of all, I'm against Vaughn moving to Russia.
Do you have a passport?
Wow, dude. You know it's bad when JDubbs is the fucking voice of reason. You know it's bad when that's the case. Look, I don't know what his reasoning was. As far as I know, maybe it's because he thinks fucking Putin's a communist or something crazy like that. But, dude, that shit is absolutely fucking crazy to me. That he's actually taking this so damn serious. We got Mudbrooker. If it gets to the point where there is a lien against the property, he is legally required to protect the property from wastage. If he burns it down, he's guilty of arson. Thank you, Mud. Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. That sounds about right to me. Him going around saying that shit and directly fucking saying on camera for all of us to fucking see just seems like one of the biggest fucking L's he's taken in this whole situation. It might not come back to bite him in the ass, but there's a strong chance it could.
No.
Because he's displayed his intentions there. What's up, Bob? Nice to see you. This is a money scam. He won't pay a dime in taxes. I guarantee you're right.
What I'm for is let's get Vaughn the funds to get the taxes paid so he can keep his goddamn property. That's what I support. Let's get the renters. The renters should be paying.
But Vaughn already knows that that's not going to happen. That's why he's resigned himself to the secondary move to Russia bid. It's just delusions upon delusions. And like I said earlier, like I think someone else in the chat said earlier, the only person he's fucking fooling is himself. We got Mexican Jason here. I'm sorry, we got Brazilian Jason here. Nice to fucking see you. Irvine is, above all else, agoraphobic as fuck. From all the bullying and abusing he faced in child. Look, there's a possibility that Vaughn actually does have something wrong with his head. I mean, look at him. But I don't know if that's it. Well, I don't know. But he doesn't go outside much, so I guess it's possible.
The rent, and then if Vaughn needs a little extra money, maybe next paycheck I could send you something, but only on the condition that you pay back. Vaughn, I need someone to talk to.
Man, this shit's gotten really fucking crazy with JDubbs. Originally, he was offering to pay it all like $2,000 when he was being told that that's what it was at the time, and we've slowly seen the decline in what he's willing to offer Vaughn. He's willing to offer Vaughn less and less as time goes on. And now he's just like, well, maybe next check I could give you something. And, you know, that's no fucking hate to JDubbs on this particular issue. He's a piece of shit who I can't stand. But he doesn't owe Vaughn a fucking dime. He doesn't owe Vaughn a fucking dime. It's true.
Why do you need someone to talk to?
Rapier Charizard?
I don't know. The bad thoughts are taking over, so.
Oh, well, yeah. I can't get disability. I can't get SSI.
Just instantly starts bitching about his own problems. Like, I fucking hate JDubbs, and I feel like even I'd be a better friend to him than you. Like, if you came to me like this, like genuinely wanted someone to talk to, as much of a piece of shit as he is, I at least talk to him a little bit. Like, Vaughn, you're not even listening. You just fucking go on about your own fucking problems, about how much worse you fucking have it, when at least you have a fucking roof over your head. JDubbs has been pretending to have a fucking apartment, but I really don't fucking believe that. I don't think he has a fucking dollar to his fucking name, honestly. I don't think he's got jack shit. He seems to have it a lot worse than you do right now, and all you can do is bitch and talk about yourself. Well, he's genuinely trying to get... I don't know why he's trying to do this, but he's trying to get some actual fucking, communication out of you, like a friend is supposed to do. And all the fucking money that he has given you, all the times you fucked him over, the least you can do is listen to his problems a little bit. At least pretend to listen. Fuck. Jesus Christ, you're terrible. You're terrible. You're even worse fucking friend than JDubbs deserves. Somehow. Someone who's gone around and said constant nonstop slander shit about people like me and Todd. JDubbs is a terrible piece of shit, and he still deserves a better friend than you. You piece of crap.
I can't get a bank loan. I can't get a mortgage. I can't get any kind of financial help.
Listen, my ex-wife destroyed my credit. I can't get. I'm totally fucked over myself, man.
I was going to tell you that. I may have actually told you that earlier today, but I was going to.
Oh my god. This dude is literally fucking pouring his heart out to Vaughn to the best of the ability that he can. I mean, it is JDubbs after all. And all Vaughn has to say is, well, you know, I did tell you so. So, you know, just another fucking excuse for him to flex his ego, talk about how much worse he has it. I fucking can't stand this guy.
Going to tell you that earlier today. If I didn't, I was going to tell you earlier today, beware that she may try to go after your bank account. And
yeah, she still has access to it. And let's just say there's money missing.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that was because of her and not because, as you've said multiple times, you've shown your money and you have like $6 fucking bucks to your name every time we see it, dude. That's why you're always going, and like, no hate to people who eat on fast food. I eat fast food all the fucking time because it's cheap. Same reason you are. But yeah, that's why you're always going to these fucking places and begging for cheeseburger money. That's why.
Let's just say they try to pull a frost. She tried to pull a frost on me.
Bullshit.
If it's $2,000,
man, I'm getting really heated for 8 a.m. But it's bullshit, and we know that's fucking not true. He's just copying and pasting out of Von Helton's playbook. Literally, that's why he brought up the frost there. He's trying to make himself look better by obfuscating the actual facts. Man, to be a fly on the wall when those two broke up, I want to hear what the actual fucking story is between JDubbs and his fucking ex.
And not 5,000 like the trolls say, then yeah, even with the rent money, I'm still going to need another $500 or $700 in order to pay the full 2,000 because I'm going to come up short. I'm only going to have $1,200. That's it. That's all I'm going to have.
You always come up short.
So I'm going to be short.
All right, so everyone should donate to Vaughn. The Cash App link is on the description there.
Nobody's going to donate shit.
Dude, and he knows no one's going to donate because the last time they did a fucking fundraiser for it, I'm sorry, a funderizer. The last time they did a funderizer, I think they went live for like 4 hours. It was supposed to be a 24-hour stream. But they went live for like 4 hours, which is a decent amount of time. And Vaughn didn't make jack shit. No one paid him a fucking dime. There was like 20 people watching. There were people getting their laughs in, getting their yucks in, but no one was paying any money. Because why the fuck would we? Why the fuck would we? Maybe if Vaughn wasn't such a vile piece of crap, like maybe if he was a piece of shit, but not as big a piece of shit as he is, people would be interested in helping him out. But we all know that this is a problem that he built up himself. He's never been a responsible adult when it comes to anything. And that's the thing. No one wants to give their fucking hard-earned money to a child abuser. At the end of the day, you're one of the worst fucking pieces of shit that there is on the planet, Vaughn, just by the merit of being a fucking child abuser. And you're arguably a lot even somehow. You are arguably even some things that are somehow worse than that. But, you know, I won't even get into that. The child abuse is the main thing that sticks out to all of us.
Donate to Vaughn. Let's get Vaughn's bills paid. Vaughn, I can maybe come up with 400, maybe 300, maybe 400. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Because
I got my rent's coming up.
I'm incredibly touched that Brazilian Jason is here and not in the hospital like Rev. Yeah, I know. Like, at least we've got the fucking real one here, you know? At this point, man, you're the real Jason and the other one's just the fucking fraud. I consider you to be the real valid Jason. The other one's just, you know, just a fucking faker.
Well, and my car payment's coming up.
I'll pay you back. It's just, you know.
All right.
I can raise $400 a day. It's called going to work, but cows can't wrap their head around that concept. Dude, if Vaughn actually just, he could even get like some type of fucking, you know, look, I know this is going to sound ridiculous to you guys. There's some job out there that Vaughn could work and get accomplished. Almost anybody can do at least some job. Almost anybody can do at least some job. And yeah, he could easily fucking fix this just by getting a job and working hard enough for a fucking month. But there comes the issue, right? Working hard is just not in Vaughn's vocabulary.
It's going to take you a while. That's why I can't give you much. I could probably give you, if you could pay me back like within a month, I could probably give you $1,000.
Within a month? Jesus fucking Christ. Vaughn hasn't even been able to get 1K together within this month of you guys begging online. How the fuck is he going to get that money any other way? He doesn't have anything else but e-begging. And even then, he's not good at it. At least Jason and Shanny kind of get some money out of that shit. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, if Vaughn was as good at e-begging as those two are, then he'd probably be in an all right place right now, which is weird to think. Why do so many people keep giving those two dumb fucks money? They can sustain themselves off it, and they have for a long time now. That's gross. That shit's fucking disgusting when you really think about it.
But the problem is that I need money to pay for my car bill, my
Right.
apartment and
I
stuff.
understand that.
Your apartment that doesn't exist.
But if you need money and you can't pay right away, I can probably give you $300 for for loan for like 6 months or some shit like that.
Well, the thing of it is, if I, like I said, if the renters pay the rent,
That's more generosity than Vaughn deserves. I want to make that clear, but still, like the fact that we've seen the amount of money that is willing to be given to him shrink by the only person who's willing to give it to him just goes to show why Vaughn is actually considering moving to Russia. It'll never happen, but he needs to protect himself with the levels of delusion and cope that he has around himself.
that'll be $1,200, and I'm still.
So can you go to them and say, hey, I got $1,200. Let's extend the rest of the payment out another month or 2 months to
Right.
get you. Ask
I
them
don't
and see
know.
if you could.
I don't know. These people are just gung ho about being dickwads to me. So I don't know. But I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. Okay. I mean, like I said, everything I check has been changed. Everything. Like I said, disability years ago, you could get disability just by itself, and you would get a percentage of disability based upon how badly disabled you were. Like say, okay, I've got bad legs and feet. I can still walk a little bit, but I can't be on my feet for any length of time. I have to sit down. So working at a job is flat out. Okay. See, if I go out and get a job right fucking now, let's say I go out and I get a
Jesus fucking Christ, I can hear all the fucking fast food in the background. Holy shit. Could JDubbs not fucking mute himself when he ain't saying shit?
job stuffing envelopes or fucking, cold calling people to buy real estate or buy a fucking set of windows or some shit. Let's say I go get a job like that. You know what the food stamp department's going to do? Oh, you've got an income now. We're going to cut off your fucking food stamps.
They think this might be the one time he's not telling lies because, yeah, I know that is technically how it works, which is weird, but, yeah.
That's exactly what they'd fucking do. And Stivers would make damn sure they did it.
Oh, of course. You know what? He says one sentence that might be true and immediately has to make it a fucking lie by being like, well, Stivers was the one who did it.
Too.
Whichever way Vaughn goes, he's gonna be fucked over somehow.
Exactly.
Somehow he's gonna be fucked.
Exactly.
I have an idea.
What?
Oh, there's Todd the God.
I have an idea for you, Vaughn. You've got two properties that are vacant, right? You got about a 1 acre property and a 45.7 acre property that are vacant, have no houses or mobile homes on them.
Yes.
According to what was in the paper. Why don't you sell those? Because they aren't bringing in any income to you.
Because it literally cuts my properties in half. Number one, and number two, it makes it to the point to where that if I want to put property, if I want to develop that land so that I bring in more income, because the income I'm bringing in now with the properties I have is not enough to live on.
He said he's had buyers for some of these things, so I figured the small.
Well,
but you could
the
do
buyers haven't. The buyers are doing it for an alternative reason, though. They're doing it. They're
Tard Hub, really? Nice to see you. We got Fleshlight with a pulse, $2 Aussie. Just remember that Shanny is too old for Vaughn. Gross. Gross. But you're right.
They're doing it to make damn sure that I don't get my leg up. See,
Oh,
that's why they're doing. They're not doing it out of the goodness of their fucking heart. They're doing it because they know that them properties, if I can get them developed, if I can get houses on those properties, I'll bring in enough income to where I'll actually be able to survive.
Well,
I mean, you should have been doing that shit earlier. I know this entire him, like, you know, renting out these properties and getting money from it, it has an illegal basis to begin with. He never should have been doing this. But if he was actually going to roll with this shit and try and get away with it, then yeah, he should have been on top of this shit a long, long time ago. But he doesn't know the meaning of investment. He doesn't know the meaning of all these fucking financial words that also I don't know the meaning of, but at least I, you know, at least I can pretend better. You know what I mean? Yeah, Vaughn is just so fucking transparently stupid, and he's not even good at making himself look smart.
You're just barely existing.
You're on 67 acres where you are, so isn't that plenty of room to put a bunch of mobile homes or trailers or houses?
No, because most of it is solid rock going straight up right behind me. So it's not.
So bullshit. You could find a way to make that shit work. He's just coming up with excuses now.
It's that 45 acre plot that's you're most able to be developed. Is that what you're saying? You need to hold on to that one.
Because out here is what I'm going to develop.
Get honey mustard.
There's a smaller.
Oh my God! While Vaughn and Todd are having a debate, you just hear John in the background like, "Hey, can I get that honey mustard, please?"
Hold on to that one.
Out here is what I'm going to develop.
Get honey mustard.
That's what happens when you don't mute yourself, you jackass. Jesus Christ.
It's a smaller patch of land here that has a real nice plateau on it, and you can put a really nice home up there, but it's kind of narrow, and it too has a lot of mountain on it. The property you wanted to buy is this flat field out here,
Mountain Mama,
because he knows that's the only property I got that I can develop on. That's why he wanted it. Okay, he didn't go for this piece of property here that's got a fucking rock on it. He wanted the flat land because he knew that was the land. That's the only land.
He was trying to get his rocks off.
And I got that I can develop on. That's why he wanted it. Okay, there are ulterior motives, you know, because the property I've gotten now is not bringing in enough money. It's only bringing in $1,200.
Right.
That's not enough. I have to have more.
What do you
money
need? $2,000?
I have to have more money coming in than is going out. And right now, that's.
So what do you need? So what do you need?
By the way, to the 30 lovely people watching right now, especially since we have a bit of a, you know, a smaller viewer base right now, I'd much appreciate if you dropped a like. It would go a long way, especially right now. Thank you.
Yvonne, $2,000 a month?
Yeah, probably about $2,000.
2 would get you there. Yeah.
What if I come down there and move down to Kentucky and I rent one of the trailers that are empty? I'll rent one.
Wait, dude, Vaughn already proposed this shit fucking 3 months ago, or 2 months ago, or something like that. It was a while ago that this was being proposed, and you were like, I ain't gonna do that. There's no work down there. I can't do that. There's no work to be found in Kentucky. Basically using the same fucking excuse Vaughn has used for why I can't get a job. There's no work down here. This was offered to you months and months ago. You aren't actually thinking about doing this. You're not actually thinking about doing this. And if you are, then it just proves to me that you never have that fucking apartment to begin with. Because why are you willing to just take everything up, gather up all your fucking shit, and get out of there and go live with Vaughn now, when you were saying you weren't willing to do that shit just a few fucking weeks ago? Jesus. I bet even Vaughn's going to call him out on that. We'll have to wait and see.
One in the mouth.
Yeah, that would work. That little
fucking idiot. Of course, I gave him too much fucking credit. He's too fucking stupid to realize that JDubbs literally turned him down, shot that shit down a few months ago.
house is available that you could rent. That's.
Can we get Shanny and Jason in one of those too? While we're at it, can we get Cyrax and Cobes into one of those trailers? Hey, you know what? I also had another idea. Can we maybe get never mind.
The problem is there's no work for me. What am I going to do?
The problem is there's no work for you. That's right. Everybody down here does odd jobs.
Yeah, we've been down this fucking conversation. Are you two so fucking old and senile that you don't fucking remember what happened a few fucking weeks ago? At most, it might have been a couple months ago. It was not that long ago. This was one of the first things that you two idiots discussed with each other. God damn, you are so fucking stupid.
Or they have to drive all the way to London or Corbin or Lexington or Louisville. They've got to drive, you know.
Yeah, of course you've got. How much is your property worth? Like 150,000.
Vaughn, you know what the best thing? Vaughn, you know what the best thing to do? Sell your property for $500,000. $1 million, whatever you sell it for $1 million. Sell it.
No, sell your property to someone for $1. Find a real fucking idiotic sucker who's been hit by cars a few times, so they're not too good in the fucking brain area. Find a fucking sucker like that, sell them that and all your debt for just $1. It'll work out amazingly. I heard that's a really good fucking scam that you can pull.
For $1 million, take the $1 million and then buy yourself a little condominium.
You just told you nobody wants it. It can't develop it.
We'll find someone. We'll find someone.
Where?
There's plenty of people that'll buy the property. Here's what I'm thinking about doing.
Not if you can't develop it. Why would they buy it?
If somebody comes along with 50 grand and they want to buy my property, I'll sell it to them for 50 grand.
50 grand.
Damn, all right. Damn, Vaughn is already accepting the fact that he might need to sell this shit off. But he doesn't have a right to do that, as far as I'm aware. Everything that everyone said to me says that he has no right to, first of all, be doing this renting shit to begin with. So I know for almost certain that he has no right to be doing this shit. But it goes to show you how desperate he's getting, though.
Yeah.
That's
More
low.
than that, but I don't give a
He's going to do what he's been doing for the past 20 years. Nothing. Yeah, exactly. We got Human Dog TV. Nice to see you. Vaughn won't even call the county clerk and get the precise amount he owes. He won't do anything. Exactly, yeah. Todd has put more effort into actually figuring this out than Vaughn by a significant margin, too. And Todd has presented Vaughn with all the fucking evidence for free. Shit that Vaughn would usually have to probably pay someone to do the fucking research for him. Like, shit's fucking hilarious. Like, Todd did all this fucking shit for free, and Vaughn is still too fucking stupid to take his advice.
fuck.
Let's see.
Where are you gonna go, Vaughn? You can't live off of 50,000 for the rest of your life.
I can in Russia.
13, 14.
Dude, even if that was the case, even if that was the fucking case, oh my god, I see the vision now. He wants a big lump sum of money so he can get that passport, so he can get those plane tickets and actually get to Russia. That's his current plan. That's his current plan. He thinks he can sell this property for a big lump sum and live the rest of his days in Russia. Dude, this is crazy. And this is all my fault. This is all my fault. I can't believe this is all my fault. So you know what, guys? If Vaughn actually does try to move out to Russia, right now it's just a bunch of talk, but if he actually starts talking about plane tickets or something, you know who to blame. You know who to blame. It's me. It's me.
I can in Russia.
You got about 115 acres there. Acres.
About 250 acres.
I'm looking at the paper listing. It says about 115, but maybe this is wrong.
Well,
I think you should add it up again. But anyway,
I could literally go take a bank loan for that price right now and buy that land. I'm sorry, I botched what you said, but I conveyed what you said. So it's worth maybe like 130 to 150K. Wow, really? I would expect, I would expect land in Kentucky of that size to be worth about $130 to $150, not K. But yeah.
According to the county,
how much money does 150 acres in Kentucky?
It's $10,000 an acre, no matter where you go. Yes, it is.
Where did you get that number?
That's always been the case.
10,000 an acre. That's
flat number per acre? That makes no fucking sense. It's going to depend on the quality of the land. It's going to depend on a lot of fucking shit, no?
Lord, yes.
No.
How do you think people work in real estate become millionaires?
Average land price on and
50K USD is rough. I'm just gonna say over 4 million rubles. Damn, that's a lot. That is a lot.
Kentucky, it's an average of 4,700 per acre. I don't know where you got 10,000. That's
okay.
4,700. Okay, 5,000 an acre. Okay,
5,000 an acre instead of 10,000.
Okay, we'll round it to 5,000.
That's a lot of money.
Let's say you got two. Let's
say he has 200,000 acres with $5 grand a pop. How much would that be, Todd? What's the math on that?
That's 9,000 times 100, which would be 90,000. Excuse me, 900.
Okay, 90,000. Okay,
900,000.
900,000. I think that's pretty good. Actually, you know what? If you could do that, Vaughn, if you can get 900,000, shit, I'll fucking help you buy a fucking house here. You live. I'll fucking put you up here. You live the rest of your life here.
I live in New York.
Look, Vaughn, no. I'll put you up for free. rent free. You just buy your
You're
own
renting an apartment. How the fuck are you gonna put Vaughn up rent free?
food for the rest of your life. That's all you have to pay.
Yeah. I think we figured out.
I'll buy your internet. I'll buy your rent. I'll pay for your rent.
These two are basically talking about getting married. I mean, I know that's not what's being said right now, but in reality, that's basically what they're talking about. Jesus fucking Christ. This is the gayest thing I've ever seen. And for the first time in a while, I mean that in a derogatory way. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I pay, whatever, your internet, whatever.
Right.
You just pay for your own food, man.
I can do that.
You can live for the rest of your life on $1 million. I think you can do it.
I think we figured out why you can't get SSI though. You've got almost $1 million of land.
Yeah, well,
that's an asset.
She did say because you have rental property that it automatically kicks you out.
Are you still getting your food stamps?
Yes.
You're not gonna for long.
Oh yes, I am.
This is actually a very, very rare instance of Todd being wrong because, people in my comment section clarified Vaughn does not actually have to work anymore because of his age for those I was about to say timestamps for those food stamps. Yeah, so that is technically wrong, but Todd is on the money 99% of the time, so it's all good.
You've got $1 million of land.
Hold on. You have to be bringing in over $2,000 before they take your food stamps. And I'm not bringing in no $2,000.
Purely based on income.
It's based on income,
assets.
right?
Damn, that's all she wrote. All right, we got time for at least one more thing before Mango goes live. I think we will go over the Cobes shit. Probably. I don't know. I'm getting second guess. I'm thinking twice right now. Let's see what else is new here. Vaughn doesn't work for his timestamps. No, only I work for my fucking timestamps. Let me see what else I got in the docket real fast, and if not, then we'll go over the Cobes shit. Mango, were you planning to talk about that? If so, I'll talk about some other Vaughn shit. I'll talk about some other Vaughn shit instead. But just let me know what you're up to, because there's this amazing video here where Vaughn blames America for World War II. That might actually be a better length for us to go over. It's called a Vaughn Health. Yeah, there's only like 5 minutes. This might actually be the ideal length. Let me know if you're going to go over that or not. I will base my decision based on what you say, Mango. I will base my decision based on what you say. But oh my lord, I'm glad we were able to sneak in at least a short stream because this has been fun. You're gonna be okay. All right, we'll watch the Cobes shit. It's not too long. It ain't too long. We'll watch the Cobes shit, and after that, I will send you guys off to Mango. I will send you guys off to Mango because she's gonna be talking about Rev and Shanny, who I have no patience for this morning. Shanny has really been pissing me off lately. Ladies and gentlemen, holy fuck. I cannot words worth of shit this morning. All right. We're going to breeze through this. This shouldn't take too fucking long. I do want to say very special thanks to Boglum Chronicles, who does some fantastic work. Doesn't always get it right, but they do some great work overall, and it's worth checking out their channel. So, last night had a lot of shit go down. Yeah, Matt C DM'd me a little bit talking about that. Mango, I'm 100% going to be in chat and watching that shit when you go live, and I'm looking forward to it. So, hell yeah. Jesus. So this is Cobes' own personal 9/11 for context.
I'm watching Tipsy Bartender live here, and I saw this woman that they're talking about. Let's see what she has to say.
And so women that friend zone men, they tend to date.
No, women friend zone. I'll tell you why women friend zone men. Because women have been conditioned to think they have to date assholes. And it's total bullshit, YouTube.
I hate when he speaks in generalizations about, entire groups of people like this. It really does fucking piss me off. He does this a whole lot, and I get this is a common thing in general, but stop speaking about men and women like they're some sort of fucking weird animal. This goes to any men and women out there who do this type of bullshit. Like, stop talking about people of other fucking genders like they are just a group of fucking people that all fall under one category, all fucking think the same. And it's weird because Cobes will say in one fucking breath, oh, you should treat women like people and you should treat them all like individuals. And the next fucking breath will be like, oh man, all fucking women want is a bunch of fucking scumbags. They've been conditioned to only want bad people. It's like, wait a minute, only one of these can be true. And something tells me that one of them is something that you'll say directly to a woman's face and the other one isn't. And that just makes you a fucking inconsistent asshole and a fucking pussy.
Women will friend zone dudes because they've been conditioned to friend zone the nice guy. Aww.
Okay, men do that too. There's plenty of times where men will reject a woman who's really fucking chill, really fucking cool, just because she might not be as conventionally attractive as the woman next to her. Like, yeah, men do that shit too. It's not just women who fucking put a lot of fucking merit into looks and shit like that. A lot of men do that too. But let's make this clear. Not all men and women do that. Plenty of men and women are looking for someone who is just, you know, compatible with them on a personality level. Me personally, sure, I care about looks. I want to be with someone who I think looks attractive, but I care way more about someone having a good personality. You know, if someone has a really, really strong personality that I vibe with well enough, they can look perfectly fucking average to me, and I'll be like, yeah, that's fine. You know, I can't personally find them ugly because I don't think that anyone should be with someone that they find to be ugly. But, you know, if my opinion is this person, you know, has an average looking appearance, but they're really fucking chill as a human being, then yeah, that's all that matters to me. You know, we got Rapier Charizard here, $5. I don't friend zone anyone. Either we eating or beefing. There is no in between. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you for the $5. And yeah, I get what you're saying. Definitely.
And by the time she's gone through her ring of cocks.
Ring of cocks?
Every guy she dates is the fucking same. All of a sudden she'll think to herself, yeah, maybe I should give that nice guy a chance, right? Right.
Except the guy who calls himself a nice guy is very rarely, if ever, a nice guy.
Right? And then by the time she comes around to the idea of wanting to date your sorry nice guy ass, you have a girlfriend 4 billion times harder than she'll ever.
Most nice people do not describe themselves as nice people. Most nice people are humble people who generally recognize that they ain't perfect, and they aren't going to go around and speak too egotistical about themselves unless it's something that they know that they're fucking informed on. Like, you know, for example, if someone's got a fucking degree in fucking in like rocket science or something, I ain't gonna fault them for pretending like they know the most about rocket science as anyone in the room. You know what I mean? But yeah, being humble is fucking sexy in my opinion. Just my 2 cents. Like, I like when people are actually aware of themselves and their limitations.
Be who treats you like the way you deserve to be treated, not with psycho manipulations, not with stalking, not with love bombing.
He's talking directly to you right now, Jessica. I just want to make that clear. He's talking directly to Jessica right now. We got Brandon Simmons here. Why take advice from a creep like Cobes? I assume that's what you meant. Yeah, I have no idea why anyone would waste their time doing that shit. But there are some people in his community who unironically take him seriously. So hopefully not too many, but we'll have to wait and see. We got 4 aces here. TikTok bartender has a net worth of 5. Jesus Christ. G-Man the Bukak. Stop flirting with Jason in my chat. Stop flirting with Jason in my chat. I'd prefer you fucking spam my chat, personally. I'd prefer you fucking spam my chat than flirt with Jason here.
Yeah, women say they want assholes until they start dating them. Ha ha!
All right, Nelson. I'm an asshole, but my friends see me as kind. Well, you're an asshole, but you enjoy it, you know?
Tired of this shit, YouTube. I am physically and emotionally just tired of this shit.
You're not tired of this shit. You're tired of Jessica. Just come out and say it directly. And I am too, to be fair.
And I'm literally almost out of tobacco, so that's going to make me a fucking grouchy asshole.
At least you know it.
I got a tiny little bit left in the bag here. It's just a little weedy bitty pinch. And it's like, you know what? Treat others the way you want to be fucking treated. If you couldn't handle your boyfriend being a psychotic fucking asshole, why would you want to do it to him? Real talk.
I think we already did watch a little bit of this, but I assume that there's other shit in here that we haven't seen yet, so I will continue on.
The day, too, when Jessica Boyle saw the video I made about her, she managed to get a hold of one of my friends I was hanging with because it was a friend of mine's birthday, and she was like, "Why'd you make that nasty video about me?" And I'm like, "It's not a nasty video. I was standing up for myself because a lot of people are saying some fucked up shit about me."
Yeah, it's telling people not to engage in stalking when he literally did that himself. That was on the fucking list. You guys can go take a look at that fucking Cobes list and see it for yourself. Lizard did some great coverage on that as well. You can always go check out his fucking streams on it. Yeah, Cobes is a massive piece of shit who did most of those creepy things that he was just denouncing other people for doing. Also, he just needs to come out and directly say that he's talking about Jessica. Like, he's been talking about Jessica this whole time, has only said her name directly about once. We all know what you're talking about. Nice to see you, Lucifer, by the way. And yeah, I do think that they're probably back together. He's been denying it vehemently, but I don't believe a fucking thing that comes out of his head after he let that fucking vile witch back into his fucking house.
And it's like, I'm not like that, dude. You're the one fucking stalking me, and then when I called you out on it, you're like, "It's not stalking, it's because I love you." And I'm like, "No, that's not how this works." And then, because I'm a man of my word, Jessica wanted to try the chocolate beer that I love so much. And I told Jessica, I said, "Well, I'll buy you a 4-pack of it when you get back to Virginia, because the store I wanted to order it from via DoorDash is out of stock." I digress. I found another liquor store that sells it, so it's all good in the hood, man.
Don't smoke lug leaf. His tobacco is lug leaf. Those are very bottom leaves, usually covered in dirt and bugs, generally crap. Dude, Copper, let's keep it a $1.50 though, man. Can you think of anything more fitting for Cobes to be putting into his body than that? I mean, I feel like that's a perfect representation of him as a human being, just taking physical form. So I feel like that's pretty fitting, personally.
But that's not the point. So, even though we're broken up, I try to be nice, and I buy her a fucking 4-pack, and she's like on Facebook going, "This isn't an apology, but who cares? Bottoms up, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Excuse me, bitch, I wasn't apologizing to you. Fuck you." And then all the emotional and physical damage she caused to this relationship, and then she wants to take pictures of me passed out in my chair like a creepy fucking psycho bitch.
All right, I'm moving forward a little bit because we've already seen the entirety of that video. So here we are at something that I haven't seen yet before. So I'm sorry, I just didn't want to dwell on that shit too much. We have technically watched it before. There are some segments on one of our previous live streams. You can go check that out if you want the full context of that. I'm glad we did talk about that a little bit, though, because there was some other shit I wanted to get out off my chest regarding that. But let's move on to this part and continue on.
Watching the presidential debates. Got some Mickey D's.
Damn, tastes like bacon and laughing.
Good French fries.
I mean, it's
and the sauce I chose for my double bacon quarter pounder with extra bacon, extra cheese, no ketchup, and no mustard.
Okay. That actually sounds...
But them onions and all that extra bacon and extra cheese are on point, my dudes and dudettes.
That's too much onion.
I would have opted out to put an extra patty on there, but DoorDash did not give me the option. So we're going to hit this burger with some mayonnaise.
Come on, dude. That, other than the onions, that was too many onions. That burger actually looked pretty decent. Why do you have to ruin every single good piece of food with... You just fucking slop a bunch of fucking sauce on there? Man, I hope that sauce ends up on your fucking pants, god damn it. Ugh. 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 Man, man, he was going at that shit like Vaughn goes at Gogurt. Yeah.
Then we're gonna hit that mayonnaise with some tangy barbecue sauce.
Hope that shit ends up on your pants. I don't know if I can watch this. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with all you guys. I don't know if I can fucking watch this shit. I really don't know if I can fucking watch this. This might be a little bit too much for me. I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. This ain't a joke. This ain't no bit. I don't know if I can watch this shit. This is fucking terrible. You guys slurp this first. Maybe rapier. All right, let's watch Vaughn claim that. Let's watch Vaughn. I can't watch that shit, dude. I ain't watching that shit. I ain't watching that shit at all. All right, we'll watch that fucking VOD video. And then we're getting the fuck out of here because I know Mango's gonna be going live soon. We're watching that 5-minute VOD video. Dude, I can't watch that shit. That was my breaking point. That was my own personal fucking 9/11 there. Jesus fucking Christ. That was terrible. That was fucking terrible. We're watching this shit instead. Oh shit. Whoops. 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 I didn't mean to do that. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. We're watching this 5-minute Bond video, and then I'm sending you guys off to Mango. Okay? That shit was terrible. Oh my lord. I mean, oh my stars.
Hello, boys and girls. It's time for another Von Helton short. Yes, this quickly. Usually I'm not this quick on getting stuff out, but I'm on a roll here. So it's time for another Von Helton short. This time, I told the trolls that the Smithsonian tried to claim America as the aggressor in World War II against Japan. And of course, the YouTube trolls, that's bullshit, Bon. You're crazy, Bon. You're an idiot, Bon. Okay, so
you're literally a Nazi, Vaughn. You were making fun of me for, well, not even me. You were making fun of Underhaven nonstop for the past fucking 6 years or so just for making that fucking sight gag with you. When you're literally going around saying that Hitler should have won the war, that America was the fucking aggressor in World War II, you're literally a fucking Nazi. Like, there's no way that you can go around and say that fucking shit and think that you're not a Nazi. When you're defending Hitler's actions because he was, and I quote, moving against the New World Order, then yeah, you're a fucking Nazi. You're a Nazi pretending like you aren't one, but when you're saying shit like that and like this, it just goes to show where your fucking mind is at.
We're going to go to Bing Copilot and see what Bing Copilot has to say. Because we're good like that. We're good like that.
Give it to TGR, they'll suffer. I mean, watch it. Yeah. You know what, though? I don't know. I feel like Billy probably does that shit every day before the fucking show anyway, so would it really be that fucking jarring to them?
So let's increase our size here. Whoop, that's the wrong way. That's mega bigger.
Pants, God damn it.
Bigger. Okay. Now, read it with me, class. In the 1990s, the Smithsonian Institution faced significant controversy over its planned exhibit of the Enola Gay, the aircraft that dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Critics argued that the exhibit script portrayed the United States as an aggressor and focused too much on the suffering of the Japanese rather than the context of...
Well, I mean, no shit. The nuclear bomb dropping is one of the most controversial, decisions made in history. Me personally, I feel like it was the right decision made. I feel like it saved a lot of fucking lives. Even though it was a terrible fucking thing, it was still probably despite being a terrible thing, I still do think it was like the net positive of what could happen, because otherwise it would have resulted in like way more people in Japan being killed, probably. I guess we don't know that for sure, and that's kind of why it's controversial. But I think it was the right decision to make. That doesn't mean that it was like an easy thing to decide on, and that doesn't mean it was some great thing. I think we all would have preferred if we didn't have to fucking do that shit, but it happened, and there was a reason why it happened, and there's a reason why it's such a contentious and complex topic. You know what I mean? But this is just him fucking reading some AI bullshit that was generated out, so he's not going to get an actual fucking human's opinion on it. He's just going to get something that confirms his biases, and that's why he's doing this video, because he found a fucking source that confirmed his bias.
Ending World War II, which actually, by the way, saved lives, because the Japanese had threatened to die with the last man, woman, and child, and America didn't want to be responsible for wiping it.
Yes, that is the argument that people have a lot of the time. I have no idea, like, where's your fucking angle if that's what you think? I don't get where you're going from here.
Down an entire civilization. This led to a heated public debate, and eventually the exhibit was revised to be less contentious. It's a fascinating, complex topic. Do you have any specific aspects of World War II history you're particularly interested in? Okay, so Von Helm was right again.
How is this displaying that you're right at all? This does not support anything that you've ever said. Not in the fucking title, not in the fucking start of this video. Nothing that you've ever said is being supported here. So I don't know where the fuck you're beginning, but I guess we'll keep watching.
Tried to tell the damn trolls that,
You're calling the USA the aggressor in World War II. Do you know this happened at the very fucking end of the war? Did you know that for the majority of the fucking war, the US was not actually fucking involved? Like, it was mostly the fucking European powers fighting for the first few years of the war. And then the United States later got involved after much hesitation. Yeah, for a while, the United States was staying neutral. So for all the fucking people to blame, you would think that if you were trying to do this anti-Western sentiment, you'd blame fucking Winston Churchill or something like that. And yes, there's plenty of mistakes that the Brits made during World War II as well. But yeah, it's just such a fucking weird angle to make because it's all verifiably fucking false. Trying to paint America as the bad guy in World War II is something that you're not going to have an easy time doing because, well, we were going against fucking Nazis. Like, legit the worst people in history, arguably.
They actually floated the idea that America was the aggressor in World War II. Yes, they did. And I was right again.
No, you weren't. They weren't the aggressor.
Now, I did
They weren't the aggressor. They were just the fucking party that won the war.
say something about Pearl Harbor. I thought that Pearl Harbor might have been what they were talking about, but it ended up being the Enola Gay. But I ended up being right. The Smithsonian claimed America was the aggressor. So I was right. I just didn't get all the facts right, but I did get it right in the facts.
Nothing in that fucking paragraph said that they were the aggressor. Are you fucking stupid? Even then, you're taking everything that you're saying off what some AI is saying. Look, using AI for research can be useful if you then proceed to do your own research based on what you receive from the AI. But if you're just going to take everything at surface level, you're going to be accepting so much dumb bullshit. There is still a lot of fucking issues with AI generated search engines like that.
Fact that the Smithsonian tried to claim America as the aggressor. Now, I still believe, though, that there was some controversy regarding the Pearl Harbor exhibit as well. In fact, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, it says down here, ask me anything. So we're going to ask Copilot, which is kind of ironic because we're talking about the Enola Gay. But we're going to ask Copilot here if there's any controversy regarding the Pearl Harbor exhibit.
Apparently, Nats just dropped another video. We might talk about that later tonight. Because I might go live later tonight. But after this, I am definitely sending you guys all to Mango. Because it is getting very fucking close to when I think that she wants to stream. And actually, I think she would want to stream a little bit closer right now. But as soon as I wrap this shit up, we'll send you guys over to Mango. Just tip-tapping away, dude. By the way, I want to say this is what he's doing right now and focusing on instead of actually trying to get his financial situation in order. Just fucking jerking off his own fucking ego about how he's allegedly right about America. Where, just like everything else, he's completely fucking wrong about America. It really fucking makes me laugh that there's a bunch of fucking people who would never survive in a country outside of America, but they like to talk shit on America at every fucking opportunity they can, even though they would never be surviving in probably most other fucking countries. Even a bunch of other Western countries, like Vaughn would not be allowed to say the fucking bullshit that he's saying right now, because a lot of other countries don't have free speech like we have here in America. Vaughn would probably be in jail for the shit that he's saying right now. And people take that shit for granted, and they just take a shit all over America. And they'll look for any excuse to shit on America. It really fucking does annoy me, as someone who actually does love the country, to see this shit become so fucking commonplace nowadays. And it's not just like a politically charged fucking thing either. There's just a bunch of fucking people out there who seem to care more about their political party right now than their country. But we'll leave that aside. That's a conversation for another day.
Well. Von Helm was right again.
No, you were wrong.
Von Helm was right again, boys.
You're wrong. You're always wrong.
Pull it
Fuck
up
you.
there and take a look, see. Or maybe not. There we go.
Oh, yeah, dude. He wants to move to Russia. He would not be allowed to say half the fucking shit that he's saying right now over in Russia. Even though a lot of the fucking bullshit that he says, a lot of conspiracy theories that he spouts out are originating from foreign countries like Russia or China or places like that. Yeah, they would not even be allowed there because he says all this weird fucking shit about the Bolsheviks and stuff like that. That one of those fucking things would get him landed in fucking a gulag somewhere.
Okay, beautiful. Now, why in the hell is it still so goddamn small? Damn.
He literally doesn't know how to use the zoom feature on his fucking
Was there any
computer.
controversy regarding the Pearl Harbor exhibit? Yes, there's been controversy surrounding exhibits related to Pearl Harbor. One notable example is the ongoing debate about whether U.S. officials had prior knowledge of the attack. Some historians and critics argue that President Franklin D. Roosevelt and his aides might have known about the impending attack and allowed it to happen to galvanize public support for entering World War II.
People say this shit all the time, though. Like, every time that there's been a big fucking event like this that has, been essentially a terrorist event, there's always been people who say this type of fucking bullshit, and very rarely do they produce any fucking evidence to say otherwise. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of smoke and no fire when it comes to that. Like, trying to say that Pearl Harbor, of all things, was an inside job is just like new levels of fucked up. I think it's pretty clear cut that was a fucking terrorist event.
This theory remains highly contentious and is often discussed in various historical analyses and exhibits. If you're interested in more details about these controversies or other aspects of World War II history, feel free to ask. So it turns out I was right about the Pearl Harbor incident.
No, that doesn't mean that you were fucking right. That's just saying that some people doubt the official fucking story when it comes to Pearl Harbor. That doesn't mean that you were right just because some people don't fucking believe it. You could say that about pretty much any fucking major incident like that. There are going to be people who don't believe the actual fucking story. And another thing that's really fucking, way more controversial than that is the Kennedy assassination. A lot of people don't believe the fucking official story when it comes to that. And when it comes to that, I understand that shit a lot more. But yeah, there's always going to be opinions like this when it comes to any major event like this. There's always going to be people who don't believe it. Just because there are some people who don't believe it does not mean that it is inherently not true. I can't believe I have to fucking explain this. It's like I'm talking to a fucking third grader right now.
Well, and we did this live, boys and girls, so you can't say it was scripted or I edited in any way. We did this shit live. So I was right on 2 accounts.
Yeah, live proof that you're an ignorant asshole who doesn't know a goddamn fucking thing that he's saying. You're not a historian. You're not even someone who knows anything about the modern day that we're living in right now. You're just a fucking nobody.
For the same thing. 2 accounts for the same thing, and I ended up being right about both. Boy, the trolls are they're just getting their ass kicked today, ain't they? Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Your Cope's not going to keep a fucking roof over your head in a few months, you dickhead.
That's crazy. Anyways, I was right. This has been a Von Helton Short. You have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow.
You know what, you piece of shit? If this is your real fucking thoughts on America, then maybe you should go to fucking Russia and get fucking put in a gulag and see how you fucking do in that fucking headspace. I guarantee you wouldn't last 1 fucking week in a Russian prison, and I'd love to see the fucking result of that. Jesus fucking Christ. Get the fuck out of America if this is how you fucking feel about us.
Bye. Let me get rid of this. There we go. And there we go. Bye.
Von Helton, you're literally a goddamn traitor. Like, literally a goddamn fucking traitor to this country. Talking about trying to go consort with fucking Putin to go get a free house. Are you fucking kidding me? And you act like you care about this country? You don't give 2 fucks about this country. All you do is fucking bitch and whine and whine and moan and mine. Can you imagine Vaughn in the fucking in the mine shafts? That shit would be fucking crazy. All right, let's watch one more thing before we go off to Mango, because this is a bit of a preview of this is legit only 2 minutes long, and I want to say thanks to Graveyard Flowers, who was in here earlier. I will go see. First of all, let me go see if Mango's already got a stream up. I want to go see if she got a stream up, because if so, I'm sending you guys there directly. And then you guys can go check that shit out. Let me go see if Mango's got that shit up. But yeah, I've got a 2-minute video here. Oh, yep. Okay. All right. We're playing this real fast, and then I'm sending you guys off to Mango. This is only 2 minutes. There's only 2 fucking minutes. Shanny's having a big sad. This is what you guys are going to be checking out over on Mango's stream. So if you guys want more fucking context, you guys know where to go. Let's watch it. Fuck.
I sell barrel rolling. I sell.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I had her on in the background. Oh my god. All right. You know what? We're watching this shit real fast, and then I'm sending you guys off to Mango. Jesus Christ. Ding. Oh my god, Mango.
I feel so isolated and alone.
Mango, I'm glad you're the one covering this, because I would literally I would lose my shit looking at these fucking crocodile tears.
I have no comfort. I have no hope. I get told how disgusted I am and how pathetic I am. I'm disabled and I'm told to walk.
Alright, go check out Mango. I can't watch this fucking shit. This woman's gonna grate on my fucking nerves like a fucking cheese grater. Jesus goddamn Christ. Alright, guys, drop a like on your way out. I'm gonna link you guys to Mango's stream. I couldn't even get through 2 minutes of that shit, dude. Those crocodile tears are gonna make me fucking throw up. God damn. Alright. Jesus fucking Christ. Go check out Mango. There's the link right there. And tell them that fucking Underhaven sent you. But yeah, drop a like on this shit if you like this. I do appreciate you guys chilling with me for a bit. Go to Mango's stream and drop a like on hers as well. I appreciate you guys. You guys are super fucking chill. And yeah, thanks for hanging with me. And as always, guys, stay fucking toasty. I might be back tonight with some more shit because a lot of stuff just dropped. So take it easy, guys. Have a good one. See ya.